Larry Bird, greatest moments. Let's get it. Ooh, the 2K17 classic. Pull up. Bang! Oh my gosh. Ooh, nice little floater.
Tie game. 13 seconds to play.
13 seconds.
No shot clock.
13 seconds.
He said, "You know I'm gonna get it." I said, "I know. I'm gonna be waiting."
I'm doing a timeout. I'm going to a play, and I was like, "This is what we're gonna run." All right. Then as you get the ball, you go over here and you pass to Kevin. Then you go to the corner. And Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, "Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way?" Now, after the timeout, we walk back on the court. And Larry's going down to his position, so he tells Xavier, "I'm getting the ball."
Yeah, he said, "I'm gonna get it right here. I'm gonna shoot it right in your face."
10 seconds.
Oh man. Look at Larry in that post.
Look out.
It's over with, bro. Like, what can you do?
2 seconds on the clock.
And you know, he was like, "I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock." I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird just phenomenal the way that he will
That boy Larry was really humbling everybody.
contribute in the clutch time after.
Larry tries to fight his way through with Barkley all over. They're not going to call a foul. Goes to Bird. He's open.
Look at Larry, man.
Spread the Bulls defensively. Let's see if they wind it all the way down. Inside.
Look at Bird in that post. Oh yeah.
Yeah, now you can quickly. Good. 3 points.
Bro, Bird in that post is unstoppable. You're not stopping that.
Seconds left. Larry Bird gives the Boston Celtics a 2-point lead. Bird down low. Gets the ball behind. Michael comes over to try for the block.
That's too easy, bro. That's light work.
If you put all of us in a room, you know, Magic, Jordan, myself, and Bird probably be the guy who walks out of the room at the end of the day.
Give me that. Easy. They really thought Bird was going to give up, bro. Ain't no giving up, man. That's why they call him the legend.
They're in overtime. Tied at 123.
Bird rotates in. Bird pops out. Avoids the steal. Gets it over to DJ. Bird goes right into the pivot. Now DJ.
Oh my gosh, he's in that post. It's over.
The ball away is gone.
If you really thought you were good, you couldn't call yourself the greatest without playing against Bird. You could call yourself good, maybe. That might be a stretch, but until you have played Bird, you couldn't call yourself like good or the greatest or nothing, bruh. Because Bird used to humble. Bird used to humble motherfucker. He used to humble motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He used to really do that.
My God, that. Oh my God, that.
Boston Celtics have even this.
He made legends look like they were just mid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just straight out the Midwest. Legends.
NBA World Championship Series at 2 games apiece.
I remember we were playing Washington in Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
I remember this. That was a heartbreaking moment.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, "Hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot and I'm going to kick it in."
He told Washington, "I'm going to get the ball."
2 seconds left. The Bullets by 1. Aims to Bird. He gets a good shot in the zone.
That's how you knew that the first time wasn't luck, because he did it again. Back to back. First time he made the shot, his coach called timeout. Second time, he told his opponent, "I'm going to get the ball. And I'm going to make this shot." His opponent probably looking at him like, "You ain't really like that, bro. You're just not that guy, pal." And guess what? He is indeed that guy.
Boy, this is something else. Incredible. And Bird wins it at the buzzer.
How many people you know would talk to the other team like this and say, I'm going to stick it in your face?
Bird, a runner. It's good. It's good.
I was guarding him my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, you can't stop me. And I looked at him and I said, gosh, boy, you're so confident. He goes, confident? You're a rookie. You don't know anything. He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner. I take off running out at Larry Bird. And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by, him, he tells me, he says, fly, Bird. And I go right by him, and he shoots the ball. It's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we had a chance to win, Larry Bird changed that.
Larry Bird follows his own shot.
Easy.
There was a certain confidence you had because, you know, if you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way. And he delivered.
The double team in Bird.
Look at that.
Fall away.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my pure buckets. Damn, bro. Like, just look at how. What the hell just happened? I don't know what just happened, but look, bro. Look how difficult that shot was. Oh my gosh. Man's got difficult shots badge on legend on. I don't, bro. He gotta be platinum, bro. Fuck a legend, bro.
He was a cold-blooded killer.
But when you played against somebody, do you remember? Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man. The biggest argument that night is, well, you only scored 6 on me.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
Yeah, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line. And he literally says, left side across the 3, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
But okay, so you guys got Antoine Carr and Cliff Livingston got fined by Fratello, I think,
and Eddie Johnson for celebrating
Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was the greatest film session ever, because back then you didn't have, you watched the real game and just went, with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration.
Wait, I was looking at that highlight, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought Bird passed the ball just now. Hold on.
Session ever, because back then you didn't have, you watched the real game and just went, with a video, and
look how he just faked out his opponents. He faked me out too, though. I literally thought he passed the ball.
Mike rewind.
And all I'm doing is watching. I ain't even playing. So imagine how his opponents really felt. And these are NBA players. Like, if I'm playing against Bird, I'm getting skunked, bro. I'm getting skunked. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I'm not no professional basketball player, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, he make these dudes look like they're just straight up ass. Like garbage. It's sad.
On the celebration 20 times.
You know what it is, though? Bird obviously had a different type of play style, and he was unpredictable. So that just made him like unique. Just him being unpredictable and him just playing at his pace, and he facilitated the whole court and made everybody on court play at his game speed. But yeah, bro, he made everybody play at his game speed, and that's what made him different, bro.
He just kept not the shot, he just kept rewinding it, showing the guys. You remember they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah,
too.
That was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah,
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter. And Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other high five, and our film session was 20 minutes of that. So it was.
It wasn't somebody not playing good defense on Bird. It was you guys celebrating Larry Bird.
And Fratello wouldn't let it go. He just kept rewinding. And it was.
I think Bird went by the bench one time, too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, off the glass into the trainer. And,
No way.
Yeah, and so it was a bad night.
He was a basketball genius. He'd be a step ahead, a thought ahead, play the game like a chess game. I'd much rather guard Michael Jordan than Larry Bird, because you have to play the game as a thinker when you're playing him. You have to get inside his mind. Larry wasn't quick, couldn't jump really high, but there was just some sleepless nights.
Bird takes the pop. It's gone. Get in.
he really had these players going to bed having nightmares and crap. Like, these players couldn't even go to sleep with peace on their mind, bro. They had to think about, damn, I got Bird to play against my next game. Dog, Bird really made these players fear. It's crazy. Like, these players treat Bird like he was God. You know? I'm not going to say Bird wasn't a scary type of player, because he was, bro. But how they treated him, bro, they I don't know, bro. I feel like it's kind of glazed a little bit, you know? He's human just like you. He just put in the time. He just put in the practice. He just got the talent that it takes. He got the skills.
All-Star game is in Dallas, the first three-point contest, and he just starts looking at guys, doesn't say a word, and people are getting kind of nervous. And then he finally speaks and says, I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second.
Some pure trash talking and just general bravado. And the theatrics of it all was made for Larry.
This three-point contest.
And Larry would back up his boast by not only winning the contest, but blowing away the competition with a phenomenal shooting display.
Man, you can tell he was just so prepared for this three-point contest, bro. Like, he was ready. Man, he haven't missed a single shot out of them 2 racks. He's on the middle now. He's still wetting them. Oh, he's still wetting them shots. Bro, none of his shots have even, like, hit the rim or the backboard. It's just going straight in.
That chick's had my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing. I've been practicing. My teammates said I wasn't going to win it, but I came back and lucked out, really.
At the end of one of the trips, he had accomplished every goal. We hadn't lost a game on the trip, and Larry told all of us players, and the media too, we were all standing around waiting to leave, he said, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed at least through 3 quarters.
What a performance by Bird!
And at the end of 3 quarters, the next night in Portland against poor Jerome Kersey, he had 27 points left-handed. And it was a remarkable performance.
Look at this. Easy! Damn, I low-key thought Bird made that. Wait! Bro, my brain ain't working right now. This man, Bird, so does that count as a field goal? Because I don't know if he set that up. Like, he threw the ball off he went up for a layup. The ball hit the backboard. Like, does that count as a shot, or it doesn't because he put his own shot back up, like, quick? Like, I don't know if y'all know what I'm trying to say, but this crap looked like he planned it. Like, he didn't miss the shot. He planned to do that. Like, that was a part of the play. I don't know. That was clean. I didn't even realize Bird put back his own shot.
He passed it off the backboard to himself.
That's how quick he did stuff, bro. Like I said, bro, Bird used to make everybody on the court play at his pace.
I was going to do one thing almost every night that really spun your head around, made you do like, couldn't believe this was happening.
To Vincent, to Bird.
Like, how do you make that? How do you make that? How do you make that? Every time I see that shot, it just doesn't look real. Shit looks so fiction.
I don't believe it.
He was playing chess and everybody else was playing checkers. He was 3 moves ahead of everybody else. And you never knew what he was going to do, but you knew it was going to be something special.
Bird steals it. You can see it coming, and look at the pass to McHale.
Great pass.
Beautiful. In last year's playoffs, Person was out to make Bird eat his words while adding a few choice comments of his own.
Chuck Person, he definitely has his reputation. During the playoffs, he just went AWOL, and he just went to work.
You can see Gilson playing a little Bird giving it back to him kind.
Chuck Person can talk some trash to Larry Bird now. He scored the last 16 points.
Good shot.
Larry down low, greeting one another.
Oh yeah, Larry Legend is out. Oh my gosh. The dog is out, man. Y'all gotta watch it.
He has caught fire. Person. And had something to say afterwards. And look at Bird.
Snatch block, man. Like, I thought dude was low-key gonna show it back, but that was a great snatch block. Look at this. Who paint is you coming? Pause. That was gonna sound so crazy. But who paint is you really trying to go in? Like, bruh, get out my paint, dog.
And look at Bird. Person didn't dare look at him.
Yeah, it is a little special because I've known Chuck for a while and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
88. It looked like his luck had finally run out. He certainly doesn't have that normal Bird rhythm going.
Bet you he make all of his last rack. He gonna make all his last rack shots. Watch this. They clearly don't know who the legend is. They clearly don't know who a dog is. They clearly don't know who a shark is.
What?
That's 8, making 9, and 10, 11.
Look at that, look at that.
Counting. 13. He's still got to drop one here.
Bop.
Quickly, 14. This is a tie
Boom.
for the money.
Bow! They done unleashed the Undertaker. His name is Larry Legend. He's really that guy. They really thought it was all luck, or some may call it a fluke, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? A quote unquote fluke. You know what? You know what Larry Legend said? Let me turn up real quick. Let me activate my Clutch Genie badge because we about to go crazy.
He knew exactly what the score was. He knew that that ball was going to win the competition for him, and it's almost like he did it in dramatic fashion just to make it more fun.
He knew it when he let it go and was headed for the winner's circle.
Then the game begins. Magic and Larry come out together, two guys that had saved the league. They wouldn't even be playing this game without those two. And Magic passed the ball. Larry makes the first basket.
Banking in, goes to the fadeaway.
Wow. Dream team.
You know, it just didn't get any better than that.
The U.S. was off and running, and the result was a thing of beauty.
Johnson leading the break, finds Robinson.
And no one seemed more excited to be sharing the court than the co-captains.
Bird for 3.
Opening night was a smashing success, with the outcome never in doubt.
Bullet from Magic to Portland.
And late in the game, fans in Portland decided they wanted a curtain call from a 3-time MVP.
Wow.
The crowd start cheering. Larry, Larry, Larry.
That boy Larry had aura.
Crowd reacts to the entrance of Larry Bird. A standing ovation.
And as he'd done so many other times in his career, Larry Bird rose to the occasion.
Jordan with the behind-the-back save. Here's Bird.
Wow.
You just knew that Larry Bird was not going to miss that shot.
It was a virtually flawless performance. The final margin of victory was 77 points. And Magic and Bird had led.
I don't know what happened. I guess that was the end of the video because the timeline ran out. But Larry Bird was indeed that guy. And I don't know if we're ever going to see another Larry Bird. But if we do, that would be legendary. Hey, man, if y'all did enjoy this video of Larry Legend, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down any other videos you want me to react to. And until the next time, your boy Cook is out.